What are the most common things that you would see in a home inspection in Western North Carolina? What are some things that buyers should be aware of, and what are the most common issues that come up? I've searched the world and found a magical place to call home. My name is Jessica Colley, and I work for Keller Williams, and every day I help people find their dream home in Western North Carolina. Thanks for joining me in this Poolside Chat series, where we'll learn firsthand from experts across the real estate industry. Welcome to another episode of Poolside Chats with Jess. I'm here with local home inspector. Buyers have a lot of questions about home inspections, and a lot of it seems really scary and unknown. So I have Ben Webb from Webb Home Inspections here with me today at the pool. Welcome to the pool.
Thank you.
So tell me, Ben, how long have you been a home inspector?
Going on 9 years now.
9 years.
That's right.
What's the process look like for to become a home inspector?
Well, I'm also a licensed general contractor, third generation.
That helps.
Yep. That was my route, and I feel like it was just a natural progression to me from construction. It went smooth. My very first home inspection, I felt very comfortable doing what I do.
Good. Yeah, it's helpful to have someone who has a knowledge in construction. So tell me, Ben, how long does an average home inspection take? And maybe speak to the cost of an average home inspection.
I would say 2.5 hours. Sometimes they can take way longer, depending on the issues that I found. Sometimes can be shorter if a home's clean and perfect and
newer construction and
I've had new construction take me quite a while.
Right.
With you just never know until you get into the house and
every
see.
Builder's different and careful with cut corners and
I've had 40-page reports on new construction. So, and I've also had houses 60 years old with very few issues. It's just all in how the house is taken care of.
That's awesome. So average cost of a home inspection, based on the size of the house, I'm assuming?
It is. Generally, it seems like $400. These days seem to be the middle of the road. Not much less usually, but it can be more depending on the size of the house.
And add-ons. So do you do any other types of home inspections? I mean, any other types of inspections in general?
Yeah, mainly just the radon testing. There's you need to be certified to do other type of inspections such as Pest, and it's just certifications I'm not interested in going after. I'd rather leave it to them and just do what I do.
That's good. Yeah, so radon in North Carolina is a odorless, colorless gas that basically comes out of the ground. So always recommended to get a radon inspection just to make sure that there's no radon in the home. And same with Pest. Say there was, if Ben noted something in the report that there may have been activity of pests, termites, or carpenter bees, he would probably recommend that you go ahead and get a pest inspection, which is just an add-on from a different company.
That's right.
So during a home inspection, do you get on the roof? Do you check the plumbing?
Yes.
Electric?
Everything, I like to say everything from the roof to the foundation and all that's attached to the house immediately I inspect. And if it's a roof I can get on, which seems like 99% of the time I do, at the very least get on top of the ladder and look at it from that point of view. But most roofs I'm on and just walking around all over. Take too many chances probably, but it's part of the job and I enjoy that part.
What are the most common things that you would see in a home inspection in Western North Carolina? What are some things that buyers should be aware of, and what are the most common issues that come up?
In our area, I would say water intrusion is the biggest concern, just because, well, for a number of reasons. Everything's a hillside here, and you could easily have an incorrect slope, and that can lead to water intrusion issues. Plus, our soil here does not absorb well. It runs off the top, and if it runs off the top in the wrong direction toward the house, it's going to come in the house.
Coming in the basement.
So that seems to be the biggest concern. Water can do so many negative things and impacts on a house that That's definitely the biggest
So that's the
concern.
biggest concern.
And roof, like you mentioned before, you want to have a good roof inspection. You want to know what kind of roof, because that's a big cost, a big expense, a big part of it.
Water can get in and do bad things.
Yep. Seems like water's the big enemy from all points of view.
So things when, we're out looking at houses, buyers can look at the ceiling to see if there's water stains, which might indicate that the roof has leaked or is currently leaking. We can check out the crawl space and make sure there's no water, standing water in the crawl space, or check the basement walls and make sure there's no water kind of seeping in. So those are some things that we can definitely be on the lookout for when you're out shopping for homes. And Ben is super thorough, so you might get a 100-page home inspection and just totally freak out, but it's okay. It's their job to point out all the good, the bad, and the ugly with home inspections. And after you get that home inspection back, you kind of just take a step back. Let's read through it together and make a plan for having the seller, make some of these repairs, or you can maybe even ask for a credit to make these repairs after closing. But home inspection's important, and it's definitely a big part of the contract process. Thanks for being at the pool today, Ben. I appreciate you coming by.
Thanks for having me.
For contact info for Ben, if you want to hire him as your home inspector, details will be in the description below. And if you like what you guys are seeing, please subscribe and be on the lookout for our next Poolside Chat.